Hi, welcome to MasterSports with Roger. My name is Roger and I'm a professor apparently. Today's lesson, copyright law. 2017, Miami invents the turnover chain. Probably the coolest thing to happen to a college football team in quite some time. You intercept a pass, you get this sapphire-studded chain. You get to show it off on the sideline. It was awesome. You also might have seen some of the 70,000 other schools that did things almost exactly the same. In contrast, this is a piece of crap. Class, was this cool?
No.
No, this is trash. Basically a direct, blatant ripoff of Miami's turnover chain. Next slide, please. This is the Oregon State chainsaw. They tried to figure out what words you could add on to chain that would make it a unique thing, and they ended up giving football players murder weapons. This may be blood? Next slide. These are the Tulane turnover beads. Tulane is in New Orleans, so if you get an interception or show the opponent your breasts, you get these. Boise State has the turnover throne where you sit and you get to be a little king for a few seconds. You know, they got out of the neckwear thing. It's sort of like how Boise State, you know, it was like, you know what's out? Green grass. We're done with it. When you sit on the throne, you actually become king of the football team. You can call plays for the rest of the game and, you know, order people executed, stuff like that. Royalty is a sham. If the Queen of England is watching this, no. Florida State, turnover backpack. Kennesaw State, the turnover plank. Tennessee, turnover trash can. We got Memphis, the turnover robe. Texas A&M, the turnover pimp cane. You know, we've just been like scanning the country for all the weirdest stuff we could find. And let me tell you, down in Division 5, they have some really wild turnover trophies down there. Let's go. We've got the Western Idaho turnover potted plant. Over at Connecticut Methodist, they actually have the turnover. It's a freshly baked apple turnover that you get after. So Miami had this legitimately awesome thing, and it worked out because they started the year 10-0 last year. And really they were driven by how many interceptions they got. Because of the chain. The chain had magical powers. This season, Miami started the year against LSU, and during the game, LSU players pretended to give each other a turnover towel. It was just a towel they found on the sidelines. LSU won that game. Miami started off the year 0-1. They're definitely related. Anyway. So here's the thing. Miami invented something based on taking things from people. It was based on turnovers. You're taking the ball from your opponent. And their downfall was that then people took this thing from them and they had no defense for it. And with that, the magic of the turnover chain kind of faded. The lesson here is that you have to create something so original that no one can even rip it off. And that's today's lesson in copyright law. Forgot these. Man, this apple turnover is delicious.
Where'd you get it?
I like the bakery near my house. What do you mean?